Welcome back to GMA on this Christmas Eve, entering the final few hours before all of those holiday get-togethers. And if you're feeling the squeeze, GMA's here to help you get your head in the game.
We are here for you. It is Christmas dinner crunch time. With a group of chefs, we gathered up to share last-minute and very simple tips and recipes fit for any festive feast. Take a look.
Good morning, America. Come on in.
First up on our Yuletide tour, the main dish. For anyone fine-tuning their Christmas Day menu, Chop Happy's Jason Goldstein shares his super simple sweet and spicy ham.
So the first thing we're gonna get is our canned pineapple. The juice is going to glaze that ham beautifully and it's gonna soak in. So we are gonna take our ham and it's gonna go for its bath into the pineapple juice, right like that, and then it's just equal parts honey to chili paste. And then we are gonna paint like holiday Picasso. This is Korean chili paste. It's sweet and spicy, and then it has this awesome citrusy kick to it. And this is special because me and my husband's first date, we went to K-Town, and I'm so grateful for him. We're gonna put it right there and let it nap and baste in all that flavor happiness. And then while it's based, you can think about what you're grateful for this holiday season and what you wish for with gratitude for the new year. So here is the grand finale on the holiday parade of ham.
And what's a holiday ham without second helpings?
My favorite part of making this is the leftovers. Possibilities are endless. My two favorite are grilled cheese, and you get beautiful ham in there, and you can have sandwiches for days. And my second favorite is you make some fried rice, and you sprinkle like snow on the holidays on top. All right, Shilpa, what are you making?
Good morning, America, and welcome to the Bon Appetit Test Kitchen.
Food editor Shilpa Uskokovic is cooking up a classic side dish. The recipe straight from her fancy frugal story in the magazine's holiday issue.
The first thing I'm going to do is start my potatoes in cold water along with salt and onion powder. My best tip for making mashed potatoes is to never boil the potatoes when you're cooking them. Always keep them at a simmer because this helps maintain the structure and doesn't make the potatoes watery and fall apart. The potatoes are seasoned with, of course, heavy cream. So I have a lot of salt. I have onion powder, which is much cheaper than fresh onions. I also have some garlic powder and black pepper. I'm going to bring this to a simmer and then add them to my potatoes. My potatoes are done boiling and I've drained them as well, and they're ready to be mashed. I like to use a potato masher. I think it gives you the perfect texture where it's fluffy and it sometimes has a few bits in it, which is good. The potatoes are fully mashed, and now it's time to add all of my dairy ingredients. I'm going to add my warm cream mixture in here, along with some sour cream, which is really putting the sour cream in the sour cream and onion mashed potatoes. And I also have lots of butter. And you want the butter to be room temperature rather than melted. Here are my final mashed potatoes. I like to garnish them with some scallions, and I finish with a final pat of butter.
Next up, Shilpa's nori lemon butter, sure to please any of those Grinchy guests.
It starts with some soft butter. You can use any butter you like. Then I follow it up with a little bit of salt, some freshly cracked black pepper. I'm going to build the flavors, which begins with the zest of a lemon. By using this lemon zest, you capture all of that flavor in this butter with none of the liquid or sourness that the juice has. And the last ingredient that I'm going to add is toasted seaweed snacks, which you can find everywhere. So you just crush them in, and this is a very fun experience. It's messy, but it's fun. This is a great dish to make ahead. I like to do a little swipe on the plate. Serve it with any crunchy, fresh vegetables that you have on hand. And in less than 5 minutes, an appetizer that everyone will love. And of course, no dinner is complete without dessert.
Thanks, Shilpa, and good morning, America.
Baker Dan Langan not letting a single Christmas cookie go to waste.
So if you got a little ambitious with your cookie baking and you find yourself with leftover cookies, all you have to do to make them taste fresh is preheat your oven, line a sheet tray with some parchment, and then take those cookies and brush them with a little bit of milk. And then once they're all brushed, you just pop them in the oven for about 5 minutes until they're nice and soft and they're gonna taste like the day you baked them.
And for a last-minute sweet treat,
It's a really great way to take your favorite cookie and turn it into an elevated dessert. I've already started whipping up cream cheese for the cream for my icebox cake. And now what I'm gonna do is flavor this with a couple of packets of hot chocolate mix. And I'm also gonna add a little pinch of salt and then let this whole thing mix until it's nice and smooth. And I'm gonna add a little bit of peppermint extract, but you wanna be careful with this stuff, it's pretty powerful. Make sure that your heavy cream stays nice and cold because whipped cream always whips up to its fluffiest potential when it's fresh out of the fridge. And whip it up until you've got nice medium peaks. I've got my finished hot chocolate whipped cream here in a bowl. Any round cookie is gonna work for this. So you wanna put down a layer of cookies and then about a third of your hot chocolate whipped cream. And an icebox cake is really all about the layers. It's almost like a dessert lasagna. And then take some more cookies. So I'll spread this on nice and even, nice and level, taking it all the way to the edge. Then one more layer of cookies. Or actually what I like to do is just add some nice swoops with the spoon. Just pop the whole thing in the fridge. And it's beautiful just as is, but I like to take it just one step further with some crushed up peppermint candies on top. I'm gonna add a few sprinkles of mini chocolate chips. Everybody's always really impressed with an icebox cake like this, but you and I are gonna know how simple it is to put one together.
I am obsessed with icebox cake, so now I have a new recipe. That's excellent. So our thanks to Jason, Shilpa, and Dan. You can find all their Christmas recipes and more on our website, goodmorningamerica.com.
And now we are all hungry.
Oh, yeah,
all
I'm
of us.
starving. I'm ordering breakfast, actually.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.